boys and girls, Mrs. Fryer here. So sorry I'm not able to be there today, but I did want to put together a little video about how to play Bantama as a reminder so you guys can play it today in class with your substitute. I'm going to start things off by singing the song for you guys again and then going over the rules on how we play the game. So the song, remember, goes like this. Bantama kakuro meyate namanya bimadi mini sika meyate namanya bimadi kakuro meyate namanya bimadi mini sika meyate namanya bimadi. Now remember, this song comes from Ghana in West Africa. It is not in English. It is in their native language, Tree, which they do speak English in Ghana, but they also speak Tree. And that's what this song is in. That's why it sounds a little bit different to us. The form of this song is call and response. And remember, the response was what we were starting to kind of learn how to sing. The response is Meya de namanya bimadi. Again, Meya de namanya bimadi. And if you remember what the song Bantama is about, it's about donuts. Bantama is the name of the city. Kakuro is the most delicious donuts these children have ever had. So Bantama kakuro means Bantama donuts. Meya de namanya bimadi means where can I get some to eat? But then they say mini sika, which means I don't have money. So they ask again. Meya de namanya bimadi, where can I get some to eat? Kakuro, donut. Meya de namanya bimadi, where can I get some to eat? Mini sika, I don't have money. Meya de namanya bimadi, so where can I get some to eat? Good. Everyone will have a beanbag in their hand. Once everyone has a beanbag in their hand, it's important that you stay crisscross applesauce. You're really supposed to have your right leg behind you, kind of putting your weight on your left hand, leaving your right hand free to move. If that's uncomfortable for you, it is okay to go crisscross applesauce or even up on your knees if necessary. You just can't have your feet in front of you because your legs are in the way then. So feet are behind you. We're tucked in. And remember, we lift our beanbag up on 1, and on 2, we are going to be passing the beanbag to our neighbor to the right. So everyone needs to point to the person to their right. And we're going to be passing the beanbag to that person. And then on 1, we should have a new beanbag. We lift that up on 1, and we pass that beanbag to the same person on the right. And we should have a new beanbag in front of us on 1 and 2 down. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Bantama kakuro meyate namanya bimadi mini sika meyate namanya bimadi kakuro meyate namanya bimadi mini sika meyate namanya bimadi. And freeze. If you need to pause the video to make sure everyone has a beanbag, feel free to pause it for a moment. All right, everyone should have a beanbag, one beanbag in front of them. As you play the game, you're gonna have to start kicking people out. Maybe there's a pile up of beanbags. But remember, it's just a game. If you get kicked out, we're not arguing. It's just a game. Plus, if you get kicked out, you get to be the judge then to help the substitute decide who needs to be kicked out next. If you argue, you're out. Judges, if you're not sitting in your seat, you don't get to be a judge. And if you're yelling out instead of raising your hand, judges, then the substitute's not going to listen to what you have to say. Okay, make sure that you're being calm and respectful during this game. A couple things while I have you here. I have a couple cool things I want to show you. A couple of instruments that came from Ghana that you might be interested in. I have this right here. It's a shekere. They have a real talking drum that came from Ghana here too. And even this instrument here looks a lot like a recorder and a tintabin. And one other thing I want to show you too before I let you go is this really big thing. It looks a lot like the Orff instruments we have hiding in the back of our room, the xylophones, but this is called a jill. See this big instrument on the wall? That is an African xylophone called the jill. If you look down the side, all of these things, so they're all gourds. Maybe I'll be able to bring that in class sometime so you guys can get a good look at it and hear what it sounds like in person. Hope you guys are on your very best behavior and you enjoy playing your West African song game, Bantama, and I hope to see you next week.